good evening and thank you for joining us for coverage of Wycombe Wanderers against Bristol Rovers in Sky Bet League One. Promotion chasers against mire escapees, so it would seem at the moment. Two sides in decent form, but with wildly different prospects from here on in. Bristol Rovers on the road, which is not something that has brought them much happiness so far this season. Wycombe hoping, very much realistically aiming to be involved at the top end. Low, that's wonderfully taken by Scowen. And it's brilliantly left as well, out wide by Lubala. And it has to be tipped behind for a corner. Daniel Harvey probably wasn't looking for the target. He runs off the middle of the ankle, can be quite awkward for the keepers. He's worked at Coventry, Birmingham and Sunderland in youth capacities and assistant roles. Humphries was searching on the underlap, but Harvey was forced backwards to Simons. Oh, it's a really tempting teasing cross. And with Rovers' hands on deck, they clear. From Hutchison. I wonder if maybe Taylor took it away from his teammate there. It was well defended in the end by Bristol Rovers. Connor Taylor first to it. Harvey fills Thomas. Humphries' cross is begging to be stabbed home by someone, anyone. No one. And the whistle has sounded. Caleb Taylor in the thick of it. James Wilson gathering himself on the line. Brave defending, an excellent tackle. And Joe Lowe was the one who was milliseconds away from the opener. There's Isaac Hutchison. It's just outnumbered 2-1. Scowen wanted that so badly. And the effort on goal is thwarted, and behind for another corner. Cameron Humphries, left foot through it. Strong strike from the young Ipswich loanee. A foot to the right. And I'm not sure Jed Ward's reaching that. He's picked up 4 wins so far. In charge of Bristol Rovers, Inigo Calderon. A rather discouraging opening 20. Sousa's in. And Finn back. Caught him late. I wonder if that's a nasty collision. He seems okay. Hutchison floats. Oh, and at the back post, an excellent save. And it was needed. Norris threw an arm left, and Scott Sinclair denied. Last season's goalkeeper of the season, showing why Wycombe are delighted to have him. There's 2 defeats for Wycombe since the second round of matches this season, in the league anyway. Looked like it could be a tough year with losses to Wrexham and Birmingham, but only Charlton and Huddersfield have beaten them since. And get space in which to explore here on the left as Harvey collects. And a second bite finds its way into the bottom corner. Cameron Humphries, accurate to the inch. the really good talent on the ball, in possession for Wycombe, but he has a finishing touch as well. His creative instincts initially on show, but there are his finishing ones. Daniel Udo playing his part with the dummy, but steered brilliantly by Humphreys, who now has half a dozen to his name this term. The first home goal under Mike Dodds for Wycombe. Hutchison wide for Sousa. No touch on the way through. It looked like he had a pretty single-minded approach here. Comfortably wide, Norris knew it. Simons. Looking to land one into Onyedima's path. It might come instead for Daniel Udo! Oh, that was easy. A break of the ball, a show of composure. And Wycombe have a few more feathers in their cushion. Initially intended perhaps for Onyedima. And when the chance presented itself, Udo was steady. That's a top finish. Harvey. Senior accidentally laying him off. Oh, that's wonderful. And Udo for three. Oh dear. Well, the numbers in the top left corner explain why a few laughs can be shared. A Sunday League strike from the striker. Another change from Inigo Calderon to change the flow some way, somehow. There's Shaq Ford. Strong tackle, which has drawn the ire of the Wycombe players. Shaq Ford in strongly, and the Reds is produced, and on the evidence of the replay there can be very few complaints from Shaq Ford. Barely off the bench and down the tunnel for Mike Dodds. It's looking good, nice start to life. That's Wycombe. Sure, eased off it. And Humphreys, who's looking to find Lubala. And it goes for the Wycombe corner. Cleary. Business from young Alex Lowry. Oh, and the parry! And behind it goes, and I think that's a Bristol Rovers ball. It must have deflected back off Taylor. Lovely drop of the shoulder from Lowry. They've coasted to victory this evening, and it's a brilliant outcome for Mike Dodds in his first home game in charge of Wycombe. From the second they had the opener to Cameron Humphreys, they never looked like letting the points go. And they are now 6 points behind Birmingham City, who, granted, have a few more games to play than them. Great night for Wycombe Wanderers. It finishes 2-0 at Adams Park.